Hi, I'm J.Wilson, your independent mayoral candidate. I hope you had an enjoyable festive break and I wish you a very happy new year. This video heralds the start of the ramping up of my campaign to be elected as Mayor for the people. Over the period leading up to the election, my videos will cover many topics and address issues that are significant for many residents and will leave you with my clear vision for the Gold Coast. Today I would like to discuss our Gold Coast economy, not so much about what we all might have spent over the holiday period, but a more serious matter. What we have to be careful of at the moment on the Gold Coast is where we're at in the current development cycle. Many previous City Council administrations over the decades have either not considered this or got it wrong to the detriment of ratepayers. Development-minded councils who think that good times last forever have been the worst offenders. The current cycle has been largely driven by the Chinese recycling their massive trade surpluses into the property and other development markets around the world, along with our low domestic Australian interest rates and a weakening Australian dollar. However, China today is faced with chronic overcapacity in manufacturing and construction, meaning things are rapidly changing for surpluses in its economy. In addition, during 2015, our share market fell to 5,300 points, its first annual loss since 2011. This makes for great challenges to investor confidence in our Australian market. It is my view that we are probably at the highest in the confidence level in the cycle as we speak. In any event, I would like to know what the current Mayor has to say about this and what his advice is and where it is coming from, or does he suffer from terminal optimism? Having been an Assistant Treasurer and CFO of major public companies, I know that only time will tell what current international and national conditions mean for the Gold Coast property market and our economy generally. However, I can only see it increasing investment and supply risk in new developments in our market, which by all accounts has historically been the riskiest property market in Australia. In the meantime, Council needs to develop a back-to-basics plan mitigating against the prospect of major economic risks so as to keep our city attractive and sustainable in an increasingly competitive world. In my view, this will be the major challenge for the next Council. The response that our city leadership needs to show, and which I will show if elected Mayor, is one of gaining community endorsement for reining in unnecessary and wasteful expenditure to keep rates and other charges well under control. We will need to focus on needs expenditure rather than wants expenditure. The last thing our ratepayers want, deserve or can afford is a special Commonwealth Games rates levy or any increase in rates or other charges, whether the economy is somewhat depressed or not. In this regard, I note that the city's operating plan has rates increasing between 3.5% and 4.5% per annum on average, and spending higher than that. I call upon the current Mayor, who is in charge of the city's budget, and the Premier, prior to the forthcoming election, to assure Gold Coast ratepayers that there will be no special rates levy for Commonwealth Games. I also call upon the Mayor to specify what will be the likely increase in rates and other charges usually applied in each year's city budget going forward. Surely he must be crunching the numbers in advance of the election and can tell us all. As a Mayor for the people, I will continually keep asking these questions and offering solutions. I look forward to speaking with you again soon and invite you to offer comments via my Facebook page and website. Thank you for listening.